Welcome back to another episode of Watch Therapy. Oh, guys and gals, we have got an awesome citizen here that just reached out from the case and said, "Take me home." It also told me that it was tough. This is a citizen Promaster tough. Says it right on their bleemin' website. They're making no bones about it. Take a moment. There's the price. It is for sale at Tick Tock Shop. I'll put a link in the description. Looks great, doesn't it? At 42 millimeters. It's not thick, but it's just solid. Actually, I love it. I have a watch I've been wearing lately that I just feel like, oh, it's 39 millimeters, and it just feels a bit dainty for me. This thing feels really good on wrist. It is a titanium. One of the party tricks is it's a two-piece construction. One, and then this part of the case, making two. Because when I take it off my wrist, which is 17 centimeters as a point of reference, so a little under 7 inches rather. You can see it's inboard. Fits fine. I don't think there's an upper limit. I think a lower limit would probably be 6 inches. A 6-inch wrist. I wouldn't go there or any smaller. But let me show you what I'm talking about with this case back. Excuse the fingerprints. It's one of the first things I noticed. It is the first thing I noticed. It's a solid case back. You cannot access the movement through the back. Like a true dive watch, like a Seiko Marine Master, I thought. This sucker is sealed up. Made in a Japanese movement. And so it's got the anti-magnetism, 4800 Gauss, but it's a two-piece construction. That's better. And really, it's like three-piece. I mean, if you look at that dome sort of sapphire bezel or sapphire crystal on the top, then this sort of bezel layer, and then the case layer. I just think it wins. I like how the dial is really simple. It does have plenty of lume on there. You can kind of see that popping out right now. I really love it. I do think it looks tough. There's no polishing on this thing, even though I'm trying to polish it. There's no polish, right? It's all brushing. I think it's just got some nice angular design right there on both ends. I think the strap also wins. Look at that. What a nice inlaid in the rubber. It's really 3 layers, right? So it's got kind of this faux leather. And it's got that sort of Cordura nylon, really nice blue. And then it's inlaid into this rubber. When you flip it over, you can see it's just got a lot of nice gaps. It's, for breathing, so your wrist doesn't get all sweaty. Yeah. What do you guys think of this? I think it's amazing. 200 meters, and it's a sub $500 brand new, sub $500 watch. I also thought one other thing of note is just how it sits on the wrist. It feels so comfortable. I gotta think it has to do with this case back. It's just, there's a little curve there, but just that flat, it's almost like soft. It's almost like they've polished it to just make it a little more comfortable. And it just sits nice and flat on the wrist. And I can't imagine this thing ever making me tired or starting to irritate my wrist or whatever. Even the crown has got a nice recessing there. I've had plenty of watches, and it's smoothed over. See that? It's a little bit of brush to it, and I think that's good because I've had plenty that kind of start hitting me right there. I have to really cock my wrist to make it even happen, and so it's not going to start, scraping and gouging into my wrist, which does happen. It does happen with lots of watches. especially if you're active at all and you're moving around versus just sitting at a desk or whatever. So this is the Citizen Promaster Tough, and I think it's just one more solid piece of engineering and horology from Citizen. They're just really impressing me all the time, and I wonder what you guys think about that, or if anybody owns one out there. I've had quite a few comments lately, which is great, from other reviews that say that they own the same watch, or they own a different color but the same watch. There's kind of a nice shot there. I love that design. Just look how that blue sort of peeks out. Then you got the black, got some vertical brushing. Yeah. So I wonder if anybody else owns this one, or if or are you thinking maybe you should be the one, right? Go get you one of these. This dial's kind of cool. I'll end with that. You can definitely see the loom, like I mentioned, but that's kind of a good shot. I wouldn't say it's kind of got a starburst or any sort of pattern to it, but it is layered, right? There's that sort of inner sort of chapter ring, right? Then the outer, and then the minutes. There's like 3. I'm seeing 3. Of course, the red seconds hand. Nice little pop to that. Thank you so much for watching. I think this watch is just one of those that it's just like so solid. I don't know what, I can't think of anything I don't like about it. I love the blue. I mean, I guess that's something somebody could just be a turnoff for them, is the blue. But I think that it just kind of almost has a marine sort of feel to it, and being in the ocean, and it's got that blue. I did also want to mention, I noticed this buckle, signed buckle, is just, kind of a tip. I almost thought, is this really a Promaster? Doesn't sort of seem like one. It does seem tough, I'm sure. It's anti-magnetic, all that. But then the buckle is the Promaster thing I remember. They use these on all of them. And I think it's just a real nice touch. I think it's in a high scratch area, and put a Citizen on there. I imagine we'll have some scratches right through it eventually, but whatever. That just means you're wearing it, you're using it. So this has been another episode of My Watch Therapy, and please keep watching, please keep telling your friends about me, and please keep giving me feedback. I really want it. I had somebody say with a very loomed up Bulova, it was the devil, one of the devil divers, and he's like, man, you should have gone in the dark with that. And well, he was right. And so that's kind of one of those things I want to keep in mind. I didn't think this was really to that level. There's some loom there, but I'm not going to go shut the lights down for it. You can see some day glow right there. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for spending a little of your most precious commodity on me and the channel, which is time. Kind of fits the channel, don't you think? Take care. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.